Imagine the smallest thing you can possibly think of. Now imagine it even smaller than that. That's how small the universe was about 13.8 billion years ago. It was just a tiny point packed with energy. Then, boom! The Big Bang happened. The universe didn't explode into something. It exploded something. Space itself expanded rapidly like a balloon being blown up at warp speed. It's hard to imagine, right? As the universe expanded, it cooled down. This cooling allowed matter to form. Tiny particles came together, forming the building blocks of everything we see around us. It was the beginning of a long, amazing journey. What we know about the Big Bang comes from looking at the universe and using our knowledge of physics. It's like looking at a footprint and knowing someone walked by, even if we didn't see them. The early universe was a pretty dark place. It was filled with mostly hydrogen and helium gas, the simplest elements. But over millions of years, gravity started to pull these gases together. These clumps of gas got denser and hotter. Eventually, they were hot enough to ignite nuclear fusion, and bam, the first stars were born. These early stars were huge and powerful. Much bigger than our sun, they burned bright and died fast, exploding as supernovas. But their deaths were just as important as their lives. Supernovas scattered heavier elements like carbon and oxygen into space. These elements are the building blocks of planets and life itself. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Remember those clumps of gas that formed the first stars? Gravity kept pulling them together into larger and larger groups. That's how galaxies formed. Galaxies are vast collections of stars, gas, dust, and planets, all held together by gravity. They come in many shapes and sizes. Some are spiral-shaped, like our own Milky Way galaxy. Others are elliptical or irregular in shape. Think of galaxies as islands in the vast cosmic ocean. Each galaxy is home to billions, even trillions of stars, each with its own story to tell. And within those galaxies, new stars are constantly being born and old ones are dying, creating an ever-evolving cosmic tapestry. Our Milky Way galaxy alone is thought to contain hundreds of billions of stars, and it's just one of countless galaxies in the observable universe. It's mind-boggling to think about the sheer scale of it all. About 5 billion years ago, in a quiet corner of the Milky Way galaxy, a giant cloud of gas and dust began to collapse under its own gravity. This event would eventually lead to the birth of our solar system. As the cloud collapsed, it started spinning faster and faster, like a figure skater pulling in their arms. The center of the cloud became incredibly hot and dense, eventually igniting to become our sun. The remaining material formed a swirling disk around the newborn sun. This disk, called a protoplanetary disk, contained all the ingredients that would eventually become the planets, moons, asteroids, and comets of our solar system. It's fascinating to think that everything we see around us, from the ground beneath our feet to the most distant stars, all came from the same cloud of gas and dust billions of years ago. We are truly children of the cosmos. Section 5. A planet is born. Within the swirling protoplanetary disk, tiny dust grains collided and stuck together, gradually growing larger over time. This process, called accretion, led to the formation of planetesimals, the building blocks of planets. Closer to the Sun, where it was hotter, rocky planetesimals formed. These would eventually become the inner terrestrial planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Farther out, beyond the frost line, where it was much colder, icy planetesimals dominated. These icy bodies accreted to form the gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Earth, our home planet, formed in the habitable zone, a region around the Sun where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist on the surface. This would prove to be crucial for the emergence of life. The early Earth was a violent and chaotic place bombarded by asteroids and comets, but from this cosmic chaos, a planet capable of supporting life would emerge. Section 6. Life finds a way. The early Earth was a harsh environment. Volcanoes erupted, spewing lava and toxic gases. The atmosphere was thin, offering little protection from the sun's radiation. Yet in this seemingly inhospitable world, life emerged. The first life forms were simple single-celled organisms. They probably lived in the oceans, where they were protected from the harsh conditions on the surface. Over billions of years, life evolved and diversified. From those simple single-celled organisms came all the plants and animals we see today, including us. Think about that for a moment. Every living thing on Earth is connected to that first spark of life billions of years ago. The story of life on Earth is a story of adaptation, survival, and incredible resilience. Life has weathered countless challenges, from asteroid impacts to ice ages, and each time it has emerged stronger and more diverse. Section 7. The Dawn of Humans. The story of the universe is also our story. Humans are a product of billions of years of cosmic evolution. We are made of the same elements that were forged in the hearts of stars. Our ancestors evolved on this planet, their destinies intertwined with the fate of Earth and the cosmos. We learned to use tools, control fire, and build civilizations. We explored our world from the highest mountains to the deepest oceans. And then we looked up at the stars and wondered. We asked questions, seeking to understand our place in the grand scheme of things. We are a curious species, driven by a deep-seated desire to explore and understand the universe around us. The universe is still evolving, and so are we. We continue to make new discoveries, pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and understanding. Who knows what wonders we will uncover in the vastness of space. Section 8. Keep looking up. The universe is a vast and awe-inspiring place. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, everything is connected in a grand cosmic dance. The story of the universe is a story of change, evolution, and discovery, and it's a story that is still being written. Every new observation, every new discovery adds another chapter to this epic tale. So keep looking up at the stars and asking questions. You never know what amazing secrets the universe might reveal. To stay updated on the latest discoveries and mind-blowing facts about the universe, subscribe to our channel now.